Hi guys, my name is Christina at domesticfelicity.com, and today we're going to talk about whether you should try and get your newborn on a schedule. There are two schools of thought right now, at least two that I know of. One is trying to schedule your baby, and that's been around for quite a while, and one is letting your baby figure out its own schedule. It really depends on you and your baby. Some of the best advice I was given when pregnant was to learn your baby. A lot of moms go into new motherhood with this preconceived notion of what they're going to do and how they're going to plan and how they're going to schedule their child or what they're going to do if their child won't schedule, but they don't know their baby yet. You might have a baby that naturally schedules itself within a couple of weeks, or you might have a baby that doesn't like to sleep at all, or you might have a baby that loves to sleep all the time. You don't know yet. Most of the time, getting your newborn on a schedule is a completely futile effort. Once they're past the 3 or 4 month mark, it'll be a lot easier to lay them down and let them fuss a little bit and see if they're going to go to sleep. You'll also know by then whether they have a natural rhythm to their days. I advise working with their natural rhythm. If you try to fit them into your schedule 100%, thinking that you can get them to do exactly what you want them to do sleep-wise, then you are probably going to be miserably unhappy. But if you let them sleep during the days that they naturally want to sleep and lay them down at the same time every day, then you're more likely to develop a rhythm that works best for you and your baby. Some tips that have helped me get newborns on a schedule would be laying them down in the living room in a bassinet before they're asleep, but at a time when you know that they're sleepy, so that they naturally fall asleep on their own. I'm not saying to do this every time. If you want to rock your baby to sleep because you're having one of those moments, then rock them to sleep. But I would say more often than not, lay them down while they're still awake but drowsy. Let them fall asleep naturally in an area where you're going to have normal everyday noise and light, especially during nap times rather than bedtime. And during bedtime, lay them down where you always lay them down, right before they're asleep, but when they're drowsy. And they'll often help develop their own schedule. I would also be careful to not get too frustrated because they're not on a schedule that your mom or grandma or doctor are trying to encourage you to have. If they're not there yet, it's okay, they're newborns. They're most likely not going to be. In a few months, if they're still not cooperating with you and not laying down around a certain time every day, then it might be time to start letting them fuss a little bit and see if they can put themselves to sleep, or trying to rock them to sleep. This is a new person who's come into your house and into your life, and it's okay if it takes time for the adjustment to happen. Again, my name's Christina. Thanks for stopping by.